Eastern Conference, Western Conference collision. They don't see each other much. Does that create a tentativeness then?
It can, for sure, because you don't really know other than video how that team's going to play. You haven't played against those players very much, so you'll get into the game, feel it out, and then I think it's a fun game to play.
Well, we've been waiting for this one all day long, and here we go. The Jets start with possession as we are now underway. Oh, he almost put him through the boards. New York's got a hold of it along the wall. And he coughs it up with the pass. They dropped him in the open ice. Puck knocked loose after that hit. And now it's picked off in the neutral zone. The Jets have it against the wall. Moves it to Ehlers.
Oh, he laid a solid hit on him there. He was waiting for him and laid the shoulder right into him.
That might loosen a few of the choppers on that play. Puck grab by Nelson. A chance in front. Scores!
Quickly, the road team gets the upper hand here. And always a little more uncomfortable for the home team when they have to play from behind. You'd expect that. The team's leading goal scorer finishes another one.
The Islanders make their way back to center. What's the conversation here?
I don't know that there's any real great conversation to be had, except you've got the early lead on the road. It couldn't start any better than this.
Battle along the boards. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. There goes the whistle. No extra attacker able to get there in time. Wheeler's off to the box, holding the call.
As soon as you fall behind, which I guess is probably the reason for most penalties, you're in desperation mode. He grabs onto him and he'll go to the box for a couple.
New York's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Denies him on the slaughter. We've got a penalty coming up on the play. Muslin's pick on the play has resulted in an interference penalty.
That's one of those, instead of arguing, all you can do is go, I'm in the wrong spot. You turn around and go sit down.
I believe my mother called it lump it. And it's 4 against 4 here with the puck set to drop.
This is the time, James, you get your skill guys into the game more frequently. 4-on-4 is open ice. It's danger if you have skill. And the team with the most skill is probably going to be the best.
Nice defensive robbery with the stick. Off a stick. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Solid body contact. New York's got a hold of it against the wall. Gains the zone on the left wing. The Jets take over on possession. Winnipeg's on the attack. Back to the blue line. Here he is in close. Denies him.
Varlamov's able to get...
He scores! They tie it up!
Brand new game. All that work is gone behind this, and we're back to even Steven. Really good maneuverability in a tight spot down by the net. He gets the pass, and he one-times that in from the low slot.
We're still in the early stages of this period. We are all tied up in this one. New York's won the draw in the neutral zone. Puck picked up by Bailey. The Islanders carried along the wall. Tremendous stop by Hellebuyck. Nice zone entry on the left side. A little banging and crashing now. Nelson's got it in the defensive end. Takes the bump but still hangs on to the puck. New York's across the blue line. On the doorstep. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Hellebuyck's going to opt for the whistle and give everybody a chance to breathe.
Sometimes you get running around as the shift gets long. This helps.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. We got a tie game. Beauvillier's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Rocks him on the play. Chance in front. There's the go-ahead goal, and we have a new game.
Taking the lead now, you control it. You push the pace, you push the other guys back on their heels. Good thing he one-times his puck. The goalie almost gets there, but the pass is on his tape in the low slot, and he beats him clean.
The Islanders are up by 1 here in the first.
Nice to get a leg up here in the game, but there's still lots to go.
Winnipeg's won the draw. Receives the pass. Here he is, wristed on them. Stopped by the goaltender.
Varlamov's been doing this all year. The team wins because he stops the puck at a high level.
The Jets look to start the transition game. And now it's grabbed by Boychuk. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Booming shot, and he stands tall in goal.
I think early in the year he gets a couple, and you can feel his confidence grow and grow and grow. He looks like he thinks he's going to score almost every night.
The centerman glide into position. New York's got it, and they're on the attack. Oh, comes up with a stop.
David's name on this list is of no surprise. Always a very aggressive player.
New York's capitalized on their offensive abilities here in this first period. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Morrissey's taking it from his own end. The Jets now have a short power play after the penalty expired. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. They've got numbers. It's a 2-on-1. The Jets fail to capitalize on the man advantage. Both sides back to even strength. Crunches them into the boards. The Islanders have a hold of it in the defensive zone. New York's got the puck along the wall. And a nice poke check inside the neutral zone. Thunderous hit in the wall. Couldn't connect, although not exactly an ideal pass to begin with. Oh, this is wide.
He misses by a large margin. He's right in the middle of the ice.
Puck scooped up by Komarov. Can't connect, and that's picked off.
Hey, Brannigan, one more time. Let's roll that. Nowhere to go as he lays the shoulder onto the hip. Right through the body. Right there is a big hit.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period, the Islanders lead at 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. Winnipeg's got it in their own zone. Gets the puck in deep. We got a whistle here as we'll have to get the net realigned here as it was knocked off.
Always a focal point of the opposition is trying to shut him down. One of the league leaders in points. He's really tough to get a handle on.
Komarov's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Muzzin. They've got the defense outnumbered. Quick feed to Nordstrom. And that puck leaves the zone. Quick feed to Lowry. Turns him away. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. New York's got it in their own zone. They go on the attack through center. Muzzin's going to play it to the corner. Jostling for the puck and he loses control. The Islanders gain possession along the wall. Stops the rocket of a shot. The Jets take possession in the defensive end. Hammers a shot.
They get a chance to change the complexion of this game. That's a big goal to even the score. They tell you it doesn't have to hit the back of the net. It's just got to get over the goal line for it to count. That one does. The goalie had a big chunk of it. Just not enough.
Mark of this period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Winnipeg's won the draw. They take possession here in the open ice. New York's got the puck along the boards. Puts the off the iron.
Oh, don't ignore that, James. I don't know if it sounded good.
That's just a minute between goals. That sure changes things here on the ice.
Yeah, the game has completely been turned upside down. He's tight to the net. He doesn't have much time. And that snapshot beats the goaltender from the low slot. time left here, but you still have to be happy that you're in the lead.
Scheifele's won the draw. Moves it quickly over to Ehlers. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Answered the call on that play.
Beauvillier is an example his coaches use for the other players. You don't have to give up offense to be a good defensive player. And if you do it right and you're good enough, you can get on this leader list of plus-minus rating.
Winnipeg's won the draw. And now he tries to get it across to Brody. Comes up with the steal. Picked up along the boards by Beauvillier. Great save by the goaltender. Just real smart positioning on that one.
Nice move by the goalie to get out close to the shooter.
Drills him. Puts it on goal. Huge stop by Varlamov. Slides the cross-ice pass. Picked off. He scores. That's 3, Ray.
Yeah, just haven't taken their foot off the gas pedal at all. Once they got that first one, they kept pushing away. Now they've got 3. I'm not sure where he's wandering to there. The slot's way over there, pal. Get back to where you belong.
Here in the late goings of the period, Winnipeg's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. New York's got a hold of the puck off the draw.
Goal scored by number 13.
And he totally whiffs on that one. Couldn't complete the play. And he denied that opportunity.
Beauvillier's played so well in this point streak, you know he wants to pile on it.
The Senators will glide into the dot. Camp's won a big draw on their own end. Taken by Pionk. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. The Islanders get a hold of the puck along the boards. Good defensive stop with the poke check. The Islanders gain possession in their own end. New York's gained possession along the boards. Nice zone entry from the middle. New York's on the attack. Shot tipped in front. Great save by the goaltender to stay with that tip. 20 minutes in the books and almost as many goals scored there, it felt like. What a period.
Are you ready for a walk down memory lane? Then it's time to sign up for our fantasy camp. Play hockey with childhood heroes. It's a fun-filled week full of memories. Call us for details, or you can visit the team website.
Still lots of hockey still to come, so get ready here on EA Sports. Period set to get underway. The Jets win the draw here in the neutral zone. Handles the puck. Oh, he rocked him. Puck grabbed by Nelson. Skates across the blue line. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Stopping the play.
Wheeler's style's not really going to change that much, but I know he's getting talked to by the coaches continually about trying to rein in the penalty minutes. This is a list you don't want to be on.
The Jets get a hold of the puck off the draw. Here's a chance, a 2-on-1. Oh, great read as he pokes it away. And that one's broken up. Can't find zone. Winnipeg's got a hold of the puck. Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. Couldn't connect on that pass. The Jets looking against the half wall. And that one's broken up by a great defensive play. Winnipeg's got the puck in their own end. Looking for space inside the D zone. Can't catch up to the pass. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Quick pass to Wheeler. Denied by the goaltender. Puck picked up by Nelson. From the left side, they gain the zone. Rocked them in the open ice. From along the boards, they battle for the puck. And now it's over to Laine. Winnipeg's got it into the offensive zone. Pass right in front. And that one's broken up by a great defensive play. Here's a chance right in the slot. Gives them nothing in front.
Right from the most dangerous area on the ice. The goalie flashes the glove. That's an arrogant stop.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Winnipeg's been the better club as they hold a 4-2 lead at this point. Quick shot. Oh, what a save in front. Now a quick pass to Chara. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Across the line from center. Hellebuck's going to hang on here for the whistle and stoppage of play.
It's a good thing he does because you haven't mentioned his name in I don't know how long. The play's been at the other end of the ice forever. That's a pretty good scoring chance. That's a chance the shooter thinks might go in, but the goalie turns it aside.
Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. The frozen biscuits dropped and we are back underway here. Moves it to Lowry. Winnipeg's got it across the line. Jabs the puck away. New York's got a hold of it along the wall. That pass goes a little sideways. Centered out in front. He scores! Lights the lamp with a one-timer.
Bang-bang play. The goalie's got no chance. When you're in that close and you get the chance to one-time it, you're likely going to score unless you hit the goalie.
The Islanders are back to center ice, and they have narrowed that gap.
Cut the lead in half. The comeback's on. Now they must push forward. See if they can get the equalizer.
And they fail to go tape to tape. Gets a hold of the puck here at his own end. Centering pass! Scores! What a shot!
2 goals in 50 seconds. So quickly on the board.
The comeback's complete. We're all tied up here. New game, as they say, Ray.
Yeah, that was comfortable a little bit ago. Not anymore. He's able to work his way into the low slot to take that pass. He doesn't stop it, so the goalie can't catch up to it.
Past the midway mark of the frame, James and Ray with you tonight. It's all tied up. The Jets win possession here in the open ice. And now he angles it across to Little. Back at the point, he set it up. Comes up with the stop. Ray, you look at another sellout here tonight. It's starting to become one of the better fan bases in the league.
Well, it's fun in here. I mean, it's loud. There's lots of things to do for the fans when the game's not going on. I think they've done a great job here.
Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. On the attack along the boards. Turns it away. Puts it into the back of the net for the goal.
Yeah, breaks this time, Dave. You know when these teams get locked up tight, sometimes it stays that way a long time. Wow, did he hammer that? Too much power for the goalie to control, and it hits him and still goes in.
Giving themselves a 1-goal lead, and kind of surprising where they're at considering the way they played.
It's like they've dragged the cinder block around with them for the first half of the game, yet they're in the lead now. Maybe they can ditch the block and get going.
The Islanders move the puck in the defensive zone. Here they are on the attack. Slides it across, and he can't find his man. Angles it over to Cobb. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. There's the whistle as things will slow down here for a moment.
Always a good play. If you're not sure what's going on, freeze the puck. His teammates love playing with him. Among the league leaders in assists, he makes everybody else on the ice a little more dangerous.
Here in the back half of this period, the Islanders are hanging on to this one goal lead. They'd love to add another. Smart defensive play here in the open ice. Uses the force on that hit. And now it's grabbed by Petrie. Slides it to Leddy. Moves the puck along the half wall. Move to the middle. One-time blast. And that one's blocked. He scores! Well, a little pump left for the play.
Man, he laid a beauty of a pass across there. Enough air to clear the sticks, and it lands perfectly on the shooter's stick.
The Islanders have to be feeling good about themselves right now, Ray. A 2-goal cushion as they're approaching the intermission here.
They played well, and they deserve to be in the lead that they're in. Now as you get close to the intermission, the coach will remind them, don't fall asleep yet. And that's a good number. 50 assists this season as he's in on that last goal.
Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. Scheifele's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Answered the call there.
That's a good save. He had to struggle to find the puck. It's a forest of bodies in front of him.
Drives to the sweet spot. Stopped by the goaltender.
Hellebuck's made an excellent stop here. He follows the puck and shuts down the scoring chance.
The Jets win it in the defensive zone. Sends it in on the attack. New York's got a hold of it against the wall. That pass doesn't go. Here's a short pass to Lowry. Takes the feed at the point. Hammers him.
Do up your chin strap. That is a solid hit.
Well, not exactly a banner night for the goaltenders as the second period comes to an end. At least they'll get a breather here.
Everything old is new again. If you wear your vintage jersey to our next game, you'll receive a coupon for a free burger.
Big third period still to come. We'll get ready for it. Hope you'll join us. One to go. Third period. They're ready to drop the puck. There's been no shortage of firepower after the first 40 minutes, and we are underway here in the third. Once again, I'll send it back down to my broadcast partner, Ray Ferraro, who is at ringside. Ray, we've got 2 periods played. How do you see this thing?
New York's ahead in this high-chance, high-danger game. No use changing the way you're going to play now.
The Islanders have it against the wall. Hangs onto the puck. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Big save by the goaltender.
Looked really confident when he went down to make this save. He gets some pad on it. That shot was delivered pretty quickly.
The centerman glide into position. New York's got it in the offensive zone. Hard blast, and the stick is best friend on that save right there. PA's won the draw. Oh, what a stop! Wheeler's got it in the offensive end. A little dipsy-doodle, and he loses possession of the puck.
There's times you try to do too much. He's got good hands, but maybe a more simple play's the right one there.
The Jets gain control of the puck against the wall.
Larson's coaches want to get him back on the ice. When you see a player that's feeling it like this, James, he's got to go back and get into the game.
Well, he's calling him out now.
Lee's not interested in dropping the mitts and going at it.
They've got numbers. Big play inside the defensive zone. Roslovic's got it along the wing. Moves it around along the half wall. That's off a stick. Takes the feed. The Islanders played along the boards. Standing tall with the save.
He took a pretty solid jolt there, James. We're going to have to check in on him in a second. Leddy's not going to be able to stay in the game here. He's gone over the bench and into the tunnel where he's limping his way back to the locker room.
Let's see if we can try to get an update as soon as possible from the medical staff. Long lead pass into the open ice. The Islanders scoop it up along the boards. Here's a blast! Oh, the post and in!
Great shot. The goalie thinks he's got this angle covered, and I guess he's got most of it. But it hits the inside of the post and goes in. You want to use the player in front of the net as a screen if you can. This time it's just about perfect. I don't think the goaltender ever picks it up.
New York's goal-scoring abilities have been on full display so far this evening and here in the third.
Really impressive display. They've moved the puck well, skated, really forechecked. Well, there's really nothing they haven't done tonight.
Johnny Boychuk.
The Islanders are on the attack.
8 minutes, 19 seconds.
Takes the feed at the back end. Makes a save, cool and calm under pressure. There's the whistle stopping the play. The Islanders are off to the box. Interference the call.
You can slow a player down, but it can't be that obvious. He gets involved in his lane of skating, and interference will be the call.
Power play unit going back to work.
The power play can be so frustrating when you get an opportunity and it doesn't go well. You start to press pretty quickly into it. Now's the time to relax, readjust, and attack again.
Stays with it. The Islanders move it in. Moves right to the middle. He scores! Even undermanned, they deliver.
Yeah, it's a sloppy play by the power play. But shorthanded, they get aggressive, they get up the ice, and are able to score while down a man. This is a really good place to get lost on the ice. The defensemen are down low defending. The forwards are worried about the point. If you can find this high slot play, you often are going to get a one-timer.
Only continue to extend the lead here in the third.
They haven't missed many chances. They've scored at will and now are coasting home.
Scored shorthanded by number 18, Anthony.
Takes the feed. Stopped by the goaltender. Makes the save with the trapper.
Nice work in there after the first stop. He's got to find the puck to save the second.
3 seconds.
The Flames are on the schedule next for these guys. We had a coach, James, that would ask us in a random meeting, who are our next three opponents? You'd be amazed how many guys would get 2 of the 3 wrong.
What about you?
Always do.
You always do.
Yeah.
The smartest guy in the room, right?
No, just paranoid.
New York's laying a pounding on the opposition tonight, generating numerous scoring chances and converting on what feels like almost all of them. And they'll be forced to tag up after that missed pass. Nice pass. Puts it to the front of the net. Completely misses on the play.
You don't even make the goalie work here. You've got to make him have to do something in the net.
Jostling for the puck, and it's knocked away. Quick feed to Scheifele. The Islanders gain possession of the defensive zone. He scores!
The power play comes through. They move the puck nicely, and they're able to capitalize on the extra man. Good work offensively as they grind away till that opening shows up. the one-timer from the low slot.
Winnipeg's got to be thinking more and more offense here now in the third.
No reason to sit back. You're in a hole here. You need goals, and you need lots of them. Attack.
Puck scooped up by Petrie. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Big hit. Picked up along the wall by Everly. Moves it quickly over to Nelson. Stones him on the one-timer.
Time of the goal.
Gains the zone from the right side.
3 seconds.
Nothing doing on that.
Whoa, James. I don't know what that sounded like up there, but from here, that sounded like a car crash.
With you by attending our upcoming bobblehead night. Be sure to check out our box office, team store, or website.
The Islanders are going to have to figure out how to roll their bench down a player. They just got news, as I did, that player will not return.
Well, that certainly changes things going forward. Thanks for the update, Ray. Battle along the boards. New York's got the puck along the wall. There's the whistle from the linesman calling it offside.
The team would like to thank you for your continued
He pounded that shot, but the goalie was in good position and made the save.
The Islanders' offense has been the story tonight as they continue to lead big time in the third. Pajot's won it. Taken by Boychuk. The Jets gain possession along the wall. Drives to the paint. Oh, just wide of the net.
It doesn't matter how close it is. If it's not on the net, it can't go in.
Winnipeg's got control of it now from their own end. Offside the call, and we'll have a face-off just outside the blue line. New York's attempt to put more pucks on net has paid off as they lead it in the third. Winnipeg's won it. Moves it to Nordstrom. Strong use of the body. Winnipeg's got the puck along the boards. Great stick save by Varlamov. Great reflexes, another save.
Boy, a goalie can never relax. He makes one stop. Now he's got to be sharp to make another.
The Islanders get a hold of the puck along the boards. Slides it over to Little. Here's a short pass to Lowry. Stopped by the goaltender.
Varlamov's able to breathe a little bit there. He's had a difficult night tonight, but they've still got a nice lead in spite of his play.
Winnipeg's got the puck in the defensive end. Pass to Little. Takes the pass from the left wing. And he regains control of the puck. New York's gained possession along the boards. The Islanders get a hold of it. Puck grab by Little. The Jets have it now. Less than 60 seconds to play in this blowout. Sends a pass over. Big time stop. Puck picked up by Petrie. And now it's grabbed by Martin. Pass right on the doorstep. And that's picked off. And it's a quick pass to Scheifele. The Jets slide it through center. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Taken by Nelson. Looks to get the puck over to Eberle. Strong defensive effort. From the right side and up the middle. The Jets take it from the side. And couldn't find the intended receiver on that one. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Move to the middle, and they can't finish that one.
No, he's going to be kicking himself for that. The play was there. He just doesn't execute that last pass for the scoring opportunity.
And this one is all over as the final horn sounds. Winnipeg's effort a little better tonight, but the same old result, another L.
I played on teams like this, James, where you think about not losing instead of think about winning. The more you think about not losing, that's exactly what happens.
And that'll do it for Ray Ferraro. I'm James Cebulski. Thank you.